So we have placed some values in the columns of Excel. So in order to create a subplot, we will just select our data, then we'll go to insert option. So there is a number of lines shown here. This include insert to will guide us about how to insert a statistic chart. We will click here. We will select these uh, lines for subplot. So as you can see, a box with some vertical lines and a horizontal line is shown over here. So this horizontal line will show the mean value of this data. So we will find first mean value of this data. So this lower line will indicate the mean or average of this data. This starting or the series 1 will indicate the first quartile, and this line above the cross will represent a series of data which is actually the median of this data. This above line will show the first quartile range, and this above line below the 100 will indicate the maximum value of this data. So we will find these values one by one over here. Average, we will select this data and we will find the average of this data. Sorry, we will write this function. There is a problem with the Excel. So there was an issue with calculating the average function. We will write average and we will select the data from D5 to D15, and the average comes out to be 63.9. Similarly, with next function we will find the first quartile. In order to calculate first quartile, we will write quartile dot exe. We will select this and then we will select our data like that. We will write brackets to calculate the quartile of this data. So in order to calculate the first quartile, I have written the function quartile.xc, then selecting the data from D5 to D15, and with comma dot 1 comma 1 we will calculate the first quartile of this data. Now we will calculate the third quartile, then medium and maximum values. So in order to calculate third quartile, this will be equal to same function, but now we are calculating third quartile. We will just select and place a comma over here like that. We have selected this data, then placing comma with 3 will calculate the third quartile of this data. So third quartile will be this is average, this is first quartile, and this is median, or this line will indicate the third quartile, and this is the maximum value. Now I will calculate the maximum value. I will write the function maximum, and I will write maximum value. I will select this data and we will press enter to calculate maximum value. So this is the maximum value, which is nearly equal to 100 or 98. So in this way we can calculate first quartile, third quartile maximum values, or we can calculate also minimum values.